Well, I hope people can hear me. Hello there, Paul. Can you hear me all right, mate? Oh, brilliant. It's nice to thank you for joining, by the way. This is my first live as well, so Paranormal Walks. Hello there, matey. How you doing, mate? Been up to, Stu, today? Ugh. Oh, dearie me. That's two this joint so far. I'm waiting for Ryan, obviously, but you know. Right. Hello there, Ryan. How you doing, mate? I'm hoping you can hear me properly, Mike. Everybody's saying hello. Hi there, Anne. How you doing? Oh, well, yeah, it did. Yeah, it's work there. I think that's Mark there. Yeah, yeah, it has worked, mate. Like, I was kind of booming and ahhing, like, which button do I press? Absolutely nuts. Just no beard. Everyone's saying hello. Let's wait for people to come in and we'll go from there. Well, welcome anyway, everyone. I just wanted a general chit chat of what we've all been up to and everything and stuff like that, and you know what your thoughts are. Um, I've just been thinking of some good ideas and stuff like that. So's Ryan, to be honest with you. Hello, the wife. The wife is just joining as well. We're doing well. We're doing well. Good. So I'm guessing everybody's been flat out today, right? You know, busy editing our little secret missile that we're going to put out there. Hi, Shauna's wife. Yeah, she's a good one there, Stu. She's good as gold. Always supports me in everything I do, which is great. Well, she just made me this massive amount of food. I am absolutely bloated. Two massive burgers and just had everything on it. Christ, I'm just going in a pot, to be honest with you. Hi, Gummy. Yes, she did hear about it, by the way. Let's thank her for the nice piece. Yes, she did. Thank you, my darling, for buying this PC for the team. Because the laptop, to be honest with you, was just not cutting it. Mark looked at it, all of a sudden the camera just didn't work, and it wasn't even registering that it had one. It's a laptop, a gaming one. It just totally died, and the wife said, "No, we can't be having that," and bought me this. It's It's a good little machine. Windows 11, 1 terabyte SSD thing, and colors and pads and God knows what everywhere. I'm still learning to use it, to be honest with you, like everything bloody else. So yeah. Hello there, Minnie. Nice of you to join as well. Thank you, Mark, and also hello to you. Yeah, Mark has helped me quite a lot behind the scenes, to be honest with you, and so as Chris. He's the one that's responsible for our banners and everything else, and intros and stuff like that. We went up to his one day, and yeah, he designed everything. I think he's fantastic. Mark's just done me an intro, actually, for the live stream, but I got to do an OBS, download OBS so I can use it and put some music to it and stuff like that. And I don't know, half the time what Mark says to me, I'm like, hey, it's a bit weird. I don't understand that, mate. You have to, bear with me. I'm not very technical, to be honest with you. I'll explain all that as and when. Okay, Mark. Yeah, that's cool. Can you not get people on your camera, bro? Like what Paul said. I really don't know. What this is just the YouTube live streaming from studio. I'm not. Unless Mark could give me a pointer on how to do that. I have no idea there, Ryan. To be quite honest with you. um, what else do we have here? Paul uses Streamlabs. Yeah, Mark was on about StreamYard. Paul uses StreamYard. A better method. Yeah. So paranormal. Would you want me to have a cut the ghost behind you, mate? So anyway, Ryan, we were talking earlier on to Paul, in actual fact, and we were going on about bloody hell, Tyneham, and what we saw and everything else there, and it kind of, I mean, we're nothing scares us, we scare it sort of thing, but this what we saw at Tyneham, we are going back this month actually, and what we saw there was unexplainable, and it freaked myself out. Ryan, man, it was sat in a wheelchair. We were dragging up a hill. We nearly let her go and said, you go down there. We're running." It was. I just can't describe it. It had like orange eyes, and then all of a sudden it changed and went like a nice blue. And this thing was darting like this, backwards and forwards, from like the sides of the path. Long, like arm-looking thing, and it freaked us out, didn't it, Ryan? We can't explain what the hell that was. It was well, it shit me right up, and that's the only place it ever has, to be honest with you. But I'm really apprehensive going back there. It's I can't. I don't know what that thing was. I mean, they say there was a hell hang there and stuff like that. It was quite. It was. We had shit cameras then, but it was quite active. Without a doubt. Yeah, it is an amazing location, right? Yeah, absolutely. That paranormal. Okay, I've seen something similar to that at an airfield in Lancashire about 12 years ago. Wow. Oh, hello, by the way. Mad paranormal. Yeah, yeah. I can't explain it. That's the thing. And me and Ryan, your heart was racing. Everyone, like Ryan's other half, and a few of the other people that came, ran up that bloody hill towards the car park, and we were left with Nan. It was something else, and I'll never forget it. And Ryan said, "Look, we got to go back there." I'm really worried about going back there. To be honest with you, I'm going to be taking some shit. I mean, we were pelting these boulders at it, and we were hitting nothing. And it was stalking us. It was strange. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Ryan, he can vouch for it as well. And even who we call Nanny B Beryl, she saw it as well. Hello, Sue. We call her Squidward, by the way. Hello there, Squidward. Yeah. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Yes, doing all right. Yeah. So it wasn't nice at all on that. So yeah, that's one of my worst, I think, worst experiences. Um, Mark was saying about going through a tunnel of spiders. No, I'm not. I'll do anything. I'll go anywhere. Chris pulled me up on it, and he said, "Do you know what? I've got a clip of you saying you would do anything and go anywhere, and yet you won't go into a tunnel of spiders." Yeah, yeah. Don't do that, Mark. That's just no way, no possible way on this planet. Absolutely no. This spider tunnel, I did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, Dan. How you doing, my friend? Ranger Sean subbed to me today. Oh, nice. I am doing all right, and yeah, sod that. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. No, no. Uh, I like spiders. They are so careful when they crawl on a person. Dude, I think you're a bit tapped there, Paul. To be honest with you. No. My sister, I remember, right? I went to her place once and she had a red knee tarantula, didn't tell me. I turned round and it's crawling up her arm. And I tell you what, there was a silhouette of me in her front door. I was gone. Absolutely not. Not happening. Hi Ryan, I'm okay, still bruised and battered, but good mate. Thank you for asking. Yeah, yeah, it was a bit of a crazy night there, Tam, wasn't it? I'm not gonna give away nothing. But yeah, it was the collab was absolutely incredible, and I don't think anyone should be missing it. When the vids go out, I think it is going to be totally and utterly debunkable, and I'm going to say that. But what has been captured on the last thing we have all done, collaboration, I wouldn't miss it if I was you. Absolutely not. Susie, I have one crawling on my neck this morning. And what happened, Sue? Did you get up and scream and do all the flappy bits? Or did you whack it with Ryan? Oh, cute, like tarantulas. Oh, Paul, come on now. Not debunkable, it means. Yes. It is not debunkable at all. I challenge anyone to try. Good luck. The calab's a biggie, all right? Yes, it is, Paul. It's massive. And I have no words for it, to be quite honest with you. When are those videos coming out? Well, Tynham, when are these videos coming out? Well, Anne, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, to be quite honest with you. Ask Paul. Tynham, Paul, it was World War One and World War Two, and Winston Churchill basically kicked the villagers out. It's a very small village right in the remote of nowhere. Tiny little village, had a big mansion there and loads of little cottages. And he said that he wanted them to leave for while the war was on, and basically he will then hand their homes back to them when it's finished. And he never did. And instead, the MOD turned it into a tank range. It stayed within the forces. A lot of people ended up literally pining for their homes and died. And it is said a lot of the spirits are still there because that's their roots. They've been there all their lives, and a lot of them are elderly. There's a beautiful church there with catacombs in them. A little tiny school. All the cottages are still there, but obviously there's no roofs and that left now. There's a ruin of the mansion that was there, but it's an incredible site full of history and stuff, and it tells you all about the history when you're there. It is good. It is worth a visit and a investigation. So that's why me and Ryan are going back there. But I'm not looking forward to seeing this damn thing again, to be honest with you. They were made to leave 2 days before Christmas. That's right, Ryan. Yeah, 2 days before Christmas. Yeah, they were. It was. To be honest with you, it was disgusting and terrible back then. It was awful. They had their very first phone box there just before they left. Very first little phone box put there. They were. We can hopefully give you a date for us to go there next week. He's got to be in the night time, right? Make sure it's nice. I tell you what, there's no light pollution. You look up in the sky, wow, it's incredible. The post office is hot spot. It is, right, yeah, I agree. Something happened to Sue, I believe, at that time, didn't it, there? And she just, Ryan found her just stood there in sort of like a day sort of thing, and also she just burst out into tears, and someone just come over, like, it was incredible to see. Our footage at the time and our cameras at the time were absolutely crap, and so we vowed to go back even though we didn't want to. Yeah, it was. So I you know what I mean. And then Ryan started feeling sick, and he had to sit down for a minute, and it's terrible. She broke down crying, and it was like something out of Blair Witch. Yeah, it was. I totally agree. We've done some really bonkers places, really, right? Things like that have happened, haven't it? Like, we just don't get it. Be right back. All right, Paul, no problem. I have a question for you all. What was the most scary place you investigated and why? Oh, really, love? Just put me on the spot, why don't you? The most scariest place that we've investigated, to me, I mean, Ryan would say Tyneham. I would say Halfway Farm because there's something not right now. Cannock Chase was very close, very close. Um, the one we have just done, not saying anything, that was, yeah, I think that was probably the best investigation we've probably done. Um, in evidence wise, should I say? Absolutely. Hello there. All Sessions is in the house. Oh yeah, Halfway Farm would definitely scare you, Ryan. Yeah, absolutely. Haunted Truth know that they've done it a few times themselves, and it's never failed them. To be quite honest with you. Hello, mate. All right, Jace, how you doing, mate? Snuff Mills is up there for sure, mainly due to the vast amount of times we've been there and had many scare moments running out of there. Yeah, that is another bonkers place, I must admit. Like that shadow mark, when it that whistle and then the shadow go across the bridge. I mean, you've caught a lot more than what we ever have there. We haven't been there as many times as you, but what you have caught there is incredible. Um, I've always said you've got. I've always said you've got an attachment from there, haven't I? It is possible. Paul scares me. What? And Paul scares you, Anne? I think Paul's great. Yeah, he is. He's Ryan. You and Paul the other night. I tell you what, you both needed more than Ritlin. You needed a jab in the ass each. uh, yeah, I know, man. I know you're messing around. But yeah, there. I don't know. I think the others they've been pretty much manageable investigation wise. I mean, your Snuff Mills, the farm, um, yeah, the place we've is I mean they're all tops. The place we've just done as a collab, that that is up there, definitely up there, without a doubt. And I cannot wait to go back. To be fair, and I'm hoping other people will camp with us. It's gonna be good. One team we ran out from a load of rumbling metallic thundery sound that got louder and louder towards us on the path. Then randomly went from real loud to nothing. I thought we were going to be goners. Is that on Snuff Mills, Mark? Because that would probably been Lady Elizabeth on a horse or something. Could well have been. Because it said that she's there as well, isn't it? And you hear her on her horse or something there. But I will be going back to Snuff Mills at some point in the future. we are going to be doing another big one very shortly, and I can tell you the location of that, and that's in Dartmoor, right in the middle of nowhere. That's on the 16th. So look out for that one because he's going to be a banger. Some very nasty stuff going on in there. Very nasty. I thought he meant farm. What? Yes, it was Mark. It was so mentally draining. Ryan. I thought he meant farm. Yes, we never got it on camera. It was horrific. It was like 1,000 trolleys with and thunderclaps. Wow, it's incredible. Bloody hell. This is going to be a strange question. Are any of you going to investigate a property that is haunted by sorry, that bloody art's to me, a something entity and two little girls? A dark entity and two little girls. Who you saying this to, Anne? You're asking us, or? I would love to do that. I would love to do a property with some dark entities, and definitely, I'm up for anything except for running in tunnels with tons of spiders. You can stick it where something's trying to be honest with you. All of you. Definitely would like to. If anyone knows of such a place, then we'll be there. Absolutely. Yeah, right. Tell us where. See, even your missus is up for it, right? Not that I'm aware of, but most of the time we don't know the full stories. Yeah. Yeah, it's the problem with a lot of locations. You don't know the full. It's like the farm, innit? There's pages and pages of who it was handed down to and everything else, but there's absolutely no history whatsoever. So you don't really know what's gone on there or anything. It's ridiculous. Hello, MA. How you doing? Oh, no comment. Yeah, it could do, Mark. Absolutely, I think it could. Well, because it's not normal there, mate. It ain't normal, and I'm glad we found it. To be honest with you, because it just keeps giving and giving and getting better and better. It's really weird, that place. Really weird. Yeah. Yeah, I would fire you in on camera, right? But I think you can't do it with this one. So unfortunate for you, because I know what you're like. You'll just go off on one and go all fucking hyper, and ADHD will kick in, and you'll yeah. For those who don't know, Ryan, he just can't be serious to save his life half the time. So, what does everyone think of line works with you? Yeah, that's interesting. I put the full clip on because I thought, well, when I put the vid up, I thought no one's going to believe me. There's no way. For what it is, I thought there was no way this is going to be believed at all. Oh, it's going to be this, going to be that, blah, blah. Yeah, everyone's entitled to their opinion and everything, and I totally get that. But then I thought, right, you know what? I'm going to put the full clip up in a short video, the full clip, and then people can mess around with it and have a look at themselves and stuff like that. I mean, people have come up with a few explanations but to me, I don't think they're valid enough. I truly believe, and I will say, that's paranormal. And I don't care what anyone says. I believe that personally. Uh, that's up to other people to think what they want to think. You know, um, it was strange. It's so weird. You gave me goosebumps with your vision. Oh yeah, yeah, love. You and Anne will get on really, really well. Um, you know me. I turn into Mister Try to figure out things. Yes, you do, Mark. Yeah, yeah. It kind of drives you insane, and I do the same a lot of the time. And my wife tells me to bloody calm down and everything, and I'm like, wow, I can't explain it. But yeah, you go to scientific extremes and stuff like that. Well, you did, but yeah, but always came up with some very good points. I must admit. I must admit. I've not had chance to watch that Lineworks yet, but I did see one the other day where you were in a house and you caught that shadow in a house, and we caught that shadow. That's probably the farm. It was all like a white shadow thing that went across the ceiling and down through the door. Is that the one you're on about? In that house. Just the only house I can think of is the farm. Hmm, that house. Yeah, I think that'll be the farm. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's the farm. It was such good footage we caught. How can anyone else explain it? Yeah, very true, Roy. What do you all think, guys? Let's. What do you all think? Let's be honest there with the Lineworks clip. What do you think about that? That shadow was impressive. Yeah, yeah, it was absolutely. Yes, I think it was a farm. Yes, it was that one, Sean. Yeah, yeah, it was definitely that. See, that was mild. That actual episode was mild up to what happened when we collabed with Haunted Truth, and even when they went there the time before that on their own, and Chris had his mask pulled off his face, literally, and you saw it on camera too. His hands went nowhere near it, and you saw his mask moving. It that was, and the things that happened in there. Well, I don't know. That farm is something else. I saw all I saw was a building like a house, and two girls come out of a door, aged about 7 and 5 years old, and gave me that warning. Hmm. Okay, I'm guessing you're chatting to. Yeah, that's pretty mad, on that is. Because me and Ryan's always thought there's a child in that farm. For some reason, maybe wrong. They said, beware of the other room and downstairs. Yeah, yeah, there's a room right in the back which you get these weird pig like squeals from. I didn't go in that room very much because I didn't like it. It gives me that weird feeling. The front room and the other room to the side of that, you get bangs and voices and stuff like that. And then we were all stood there with all our cameras on each other, trained on each other, and it just exploded. The place, it felt like it sounded like it's going to fall down. And when we all ran to the corner. We thought, oh shit, what was that? We all ran to the door to have a look what the hell it was. There wasn't even any dust flying around anything or nothing. It was just nothing there. Everything was exactly the way we put it, or it was when we walked into the building. We had the front door propped with a piece of wood that was still there. We checked everywhere and there was absolutely nothing. You know, I don't know why, but these tend to not like me and then play up. Yeah. I saw one truth with the mask. Yeah, yeah. I think it's a child too, right? To be honest, yeah. You're spot on, man. It's dark there. Two girls, and I had blood taste in my mouth and really awful feeling. Do you know what, love? Another person, when he was stood in that farm, also said to me, "Why do I have a metallic taste in my mouth?" And that was Dan. But yeah, she's quite the wife's quite the spiritual person. I don't know if people believe in that, but I tell you what, she's very accurate. I can't debunk her. Yes, there's a cupboard under the stairs, and yeah, exactly, there is. Yeah, and it looks strange. I know any cupboard under the stairs is, but this one, um, is a bit freaky. If you get what I mean. When I've been there before, I've shut that cupboard door. That's where the girl came out of. Oh, right. I had an interesting thought. You got a load of walkie talkies. Ever thought of putting up static cams in rooms and them being outside a location and going a call out from outside over a walkie talkie? Do you know what, Mark? That's a damn good shout, isn't it? I think I think what we ought to do, Mark, is do another collab at the farm. I've got four up there. They're always on charge. Long range. And I think we ought to do that and see what happens. Because that could be really interesting. I remember at me and at the farm, yeah. It's a really good, it is a good idea. I totally agree. EVP recorder in the room, ask questions over the walkie-talkies from outside. Yeah, but I can honestly say, Anne, that we don't need an EVP there. The cameras pick it up. The cameras pick up the voices to pick up the bangs, everything that's going on. We don't even need an EVP. The voices come through the actual footage. Yes, I'd be an amazing experiment. It would, right? Definitely. There she is. Yes, you're right, though. I know Dan had that, and even Mark felt strange. I know he is mad, Mark, but you know what I mean. Yes, I do. Yeah, it's a great idea. The EMF goes nutty. Yes. In the farm, those EMFs absolutely go. I have never ever seen an EMF times two, like whether they were in front of each other or one in the middle of the room and one on by the stairs, go ape shit and hit the red constantly in anywhere we have ever done. That I find is it's just unexplainable, to be honest with you. It was going off that much that people were recording it and all that. I was like, well, you don't worry about that anymore because we were so used to these EMFs hitting the red. It was like, well, we don't need to worry about that anymore. What we need to worry about is what's going on around us. It is nuts, that farm. Yeah. So, okay, I've given you the warning then. for the farm. My job is done. Thank you very much, Anne. Well, we're going to keep going because it'd be wasted evidence otherwise, wouldn't it, to be fair? I think, yeah. I think I should take my wife with me to that farm with Haunted Truth and Dan. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I know, right? We've known it ain't right from the start. Right from the start, mate. I don't get it. Any more questions? Like, sorry, mate. Can you repeat that? I'm at work being paid to listen to you and work. I was saying, Dan, my wife's very spiritual and stuff like that. So Anna, I think, and she would like to go to the do another collab at the farm and go along with you. With her, she's very advanced in what she does. I mean, nothing. If she don't want it to happen, nothing can get too close to her. She knows how to keep it at a distance, sort of thing. I don't know how that works, but she doesn't allow anything like that to make her feel like ill or anything like that. She's very, very good. She's been doing it for a long, long, long time. I do have a description of the girls, but I don't know if you want those or not. I would love those, Anne. I would love the description of those girls. That'd be awesome, because then at least we can see what we're messing with, so to speak. Yeah, absolutely. I will be up for that. Would love to meet Anne. I feel a strong connection there. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice if you Anne, and the wife could actually be there. That would be bonkers, wouldn't it? I'm not sure how many we will do officially as a video episode after the one due to coming out soon, but can always just go without the filming, or you film and we go live perhaps. Now that is a idea. We blast it out live from that location. Yeah, because then how would you explain it? It's live. And this is a test for me. Blonde hair, white dress. One has a blonde and brown hair, blonde straight brown hair. Okay, I don't know what that. Right. Something tells me between the warning from Anne and what's going on there, I think we need to do it soon. Right, we've got a lot coming up here, brother. I wonder if you did have a vision of that farm, Anne. You got the hair, Sandra, not the clothes. I mean, she's never ever been like you, Anne. Like, you know what I mean? She's only going off of not a lot. Look what happened to San in that airsoft base. Yeah, absolutely. And then I caught in that area the CQB. I only caught one apparition there. It's an airsoft place, and it literally comes out of behind some crates, looks, and comes back. And I ran up to see what the bloody hell it was. It was gone, and that was on camera too. Black figure that was. I couldn't explain that. Everything we put up is pretty much raw, and most people that know us know that. My editing skills are absolutely shocking. I have AVI 15, which is like really, really old editing program. It doesn't allow me to do fancy stuff and all that lot, but it's good enough for me. I know how to use it, so I'm good with that. Older girl blonde, the younger is brown. I think that's what she was saying there. She said stroke, brown and one blonde. She's Dutch. She's Dutch, so sometimes when she explains things, it doesn't come out right. Yeah, gone all dark. Skies outside. I wonder if it's going to storm, Geo. I think there is, Mark. To be honest with you, they said it. I said an hour ago it's supposed to start raining. So I don't know. But anything else you can think of you want to talk about there, Ryan? How do you think our community's going? I think it's going mint. The thunder comes I'm off the snuff mills. Just don't use a brolly, Mark, because you'll be crispy in the middle of the woods. Storms are next. Yeah, they are actually. It's over the weekend, they reckon. That's the blood ant. To be honest, I have been horrible. I've seen horrible things, and the youngest hides behind the oldest. Okay. Yeah. It's a great little community. Yeah, it is. I love it, to be fair. I tell you what, I have met the most honest, nicest people on this community I can ever meet. I've had friends and stuff before, and I tell you what, they'd rather stab you in the back. You guys are, yeah, you're up there in my book. Yeah, yeah, that'd be great, Anne. If you get any other visions, that'd be mint. Hi, busy. I'm in. Give him 2 minutes. His bit. He's bit. You're on about Ryan. Okay. Yes, correct, Sam. Yes, correct, Sam. Yeah. Is Paul back with us yet? Hello, Foxanne. How you doing? Or I never seen you, but is know you all are mind. Great vibes of everyone. Yeah. I tell you what, this community is banging, and the bigger it grows, the better it's going to be. And I tell you what, there's people within the community they bounce off each other, which I absolutely love. It you've got me and Chris, we got this thing, and you got Ryan and Paul and yeah, he gets on really well with Josh as well, which I was expecting that, to be honest with you. I really was. Because I'm waiting for that to come out Sunday. That'd be interesting. Been distracted by some bushes in the garden. As he says, he's probably getting bummed. I think Chris was the tree talker. He was the tree talker. I tell you what, I call Chris the tree whisperer. Yeah. Things come alive when Chris talks to the trees. Yes, the wife did hear about it. Paul said his comments are not coming through. Oh, that's weird. Why is that then? I can't see why. Yeah, refresh your page for maybe that'll work. I think there's going to be some big things coming along in the next few months. Trees are beautiful. You're always amongst them, Stu. That's why. Mind you, you got some really nice bits there. They're like naturous and stuff like that. And I was quite gobsmacked of how much rubbish there was in Cannock's Chase in one of your vids. That was horrendous. Well, yeah, that's right. Right. I was just wondering, is there anything you particular you would like to talk about? Ask, a question that you want asked, or what you is there anything people would like us to do, or Mother Nature? Yeah, I like Mother Nature. How far do you go to say something's paranormal or it's not? And how do you actually 100% know as a human being if it is or not? Hmm. I can say loads of stuff. How do you like haunted? The truth had a really good thought. What if you're haunting yourself? That intrigued me. That did. That made my head hurt. Depends how you feel about what you experience, I guess. Yeah, I would like to talk more about tying up Mark to a tree. I don't think that's going to happen, mate. I don't think he's going to allow you to tie him to a tree. For number one, Mark does not like to be touched. And I don't mean in a sexual manner. It's just the way Mark is. It is hard one, really. As much as you can say is, well, it's displaying paranormal things and I ain't being tied up. See, right? I told you he won't be tied up. Why would you want to tie Mark up anyway? If you was going to tie him up, it would have been it. Blah blah. I nearly did it then, didn't I? For me, I don't question much because most people can't see, hear it, or feel the same as me. Yeah, the wife says exactly the same, man. Like, and sometimes it's quite hard and difficult to understand where she's coming from. Um, Mark, God, be gentle. Oh no, bloody Jeffrey Dahmer. Dude, seriously, I can't even believe you walked around the pub like that. It's no wonder they didn't murder you in there. I'm still aiming to get you all on camera hugging a tree. You're going to be waiting a long time because I ain't hugging no tree, mate. Oh my god. I don't understand why Paul's stuff ain't coming through. That's a bit strange, isn't it? I used to think you have to be open to it. Yeah, well, that would help, wouldn't it? My husband didn't believe until he started having experiences where we live, was then replayed back to us by a medium. Now he's just terrified. I guess is how you take these things, though, isn't it? I mean, if you if you've got a gift and your partner isn't so open-minded, say, and then something happens, I'm guessing that would blow his mind. And that is going to be pretty scary, isn't it? The paranormal tree stump huggers. Do you know what? He put this over last night when we were trying to. It's just bloody stupid, Brian. Seriously, mate. The medium said it was all because I'm sensitive to the other realm, so he blames me now. You can't help being sensitive to the other realm. That's the thing. You can't just switch it on and off like a light bulb. It is what it is. You know, back in the moon. Okie dokie. Paranormal. If you see something, don't show fear. You show fear, they feed off it. Stand your ground. But then, Anne, if you think about it, if it feeds off of fear, then won't the paranormal activity heighten? So you're more acceptable to capture what you're looking for. If you see. Agreed, Roxanne. Our homes are glowing. Okay. Sorry about that, that's my phone. That's Paul. Maybe it's Paul on the chat. Bloody hell, it was 11. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, it's Paul. Oh.
Wait for it to just boot up its near because it is quite quick, this one is. And then I'll try and retune in and see what happens. This happens all the time when people use the YouTube, the built-in YouTube studio. Whenever they use StreamYard, no problems whatsoever. It's only ever when they use the YouTube studio.
Paul's waiting for his computer to reboot. It has issues, as he was saying on our group chat. He does have technical difficulties, yeah. His leg fell off. Oh, for God's sake. I agree, but he was the most special person I knew. When I was saying I was terrified seeing figures, etc., he didn't believe it. Said it must be as I exhausted, etc. Then he saw it too, and more. Oh dear. Was there a silhouette of his body through the front door and smoke where we left the building so quick? She's ran off with my phone, so I can't even listen to what Paul's trying to put down because I think he was going through that messaging so he can keep in the loop. But his computer saying he's something wrong with it. Oh my days. Is there anything else people want to fancy talking about? Anything you'd like me and Bristol Paranormal Hunters to do or watch and go? Ryan, seriously. I watched it and it pissed off. Yes, look, I'm like an Easter egg. Like, naff off. Do you know how I put up with this guy? I don't know. He's just unstoppable. I see what I mean. Before we do an investigation, I try my best for him to blow all his crap out so he can calm down and focus. So do you know what? I thought, right, I'm going to just put the stuff in that he's doing before the investigation. I mean, right, have that, you bastard. People are going to see what you're really like and what I've really got to put up with, because he needs whacking over the head with a lump hammer. He left the room. He's staying awake until I got back from my night shift. Lights were flickering on and off. Wow. Then her medium described what we experienced. Don't get me started on all that, Mark. I will rant all night about all that. Yeah. Hello. Hello there, Chris. My beautiful Manu. How are you tonight? Yes, right, a hammer. That's what you need banging over your head sometimes, because you're off your nut. Or you need a shrink to be go into a shrink, and then that shrink go into a shrink for them to help you. You're all chilling now, you Chris, right? You had a long day or something? Busy and all that? I can't believe what the owner of the Ancient Ramen has started charging us YouTubers. Yeah. I mean, it's not, to me, like the Ancient Ramen, I don't feel is as haunted as it's said to be. I don't believe it. I slept on the floor in the front room. I didn't hear a damn thing that night. Only it was bloody cold. And it's the same with, excuse me, 30 East Drive, isn't it? 30 East Drive, I think that's just a money spinner. That's all that is. I don't feel anything in the RAM, really. I mean, there's some weird voodoo pops up in the fireplace. There's two, actually. There's one just inside this one, just up a bit further. I agree about the RAM. Yeah, absolutely, Foxanne. I feel the energy in there, but it's not very active. No, we thought the same, to be honest. There are a few little bangs and stuff like that, and Haunted Truth did get a table tip there. I give them that. Absolutely. But I don't think it's it's been put across. It's absolutely horrendous there, because I don't think it's horrendous. I didn't get fondled by the succubus demon. Just a good way to pay for the building costs to restore it. Yeah, but at the end of the day, right, I can't even see where it's been bloody restored. To be quite honest with you, I can't. I watched Ram on Ghost Adventures. Yeah. Apart from Ryan snoring. Yeah, oh my God. Ryan snoring is worse than any haunting. He's like a wailing fucking banshee. I can assure you guys, just don't. Whatever you do, If you're camping, go about a mile away from his tent. Messages all what we need to hear.
Cannot make comments.
He can't make comments. Oh, that's strange. From where? From here, yeah?
Yeah, or the last one.
Okay, this.
Basically, Minnie, it doesn't seem to let me post any comments. This always happens when people are using YouTube Studio. I can't seem to comment. The only way I can comment is if I'm made a moderator. Let me just hold on, bear with me. Let me just null him. Right, so if I'm made a moderator, I can comment, no problems. But for some reason, I can't comment. Like if somebody's using YouTube Studio, so I'm sorry about
moderation
that.
Activity.
That's the way it is. I do apologise. So yeah.
Do I right, guys? I'm using obviously Studio, right? If I go into the three little dots on the side here on Studio, I've got participants, community moderation. If I can make Paul a moderator, then he can actually chat, can he not? Right. So how do I make him a moderator then, guys? Because this is my first time. Community moderation, participants. Scroll back to Paul's name and then add him as a mod. Right, okay. Okay, I'll do that. Right, where's Paul? 100,000. Come on, Paul, what are you to? Right, Paul. Doink. Channel activity. Add as moderator. There you go, Paul. Managing moderator can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has standard moderator abilities. Can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. So I just put him as managing moderator. Moderator, is it? Or a standard moderator? Let's get back down to the bottom a minute. New account. So what would you say, guys? Which one do I choose on that? Yeah. So which one do I choose out of that list? The standard or the thingy? Manager. Okay. Okay. Ranger full. Add a moderator. Managing moderator. There you go, Paul. How's that, mate? The thingy. The thingy? Yeah, I got it. Mad Paranormal. There he is. All right, Paul. What's it? I can't see you, Paul. No. I'm not supposed to see you, I'm guessing. No problem, Paul. You're more than welcome, matey. I can't see you personally, mind, Paul. So I don't know what the fuck that is, but there you go. Not a clue what goes wrong. Yeah, that is a bit strange, isn't it? But I'm going to be using something different next time. I'm not going to use Studio. I'm going to go with what Mark says and do that OBS or whatever it's called, or stream doodads or whatever. So then I can have a countdown in the beginning and all that stuff. Next time, use StreamYard. StreamYard. Yeah. To be honest with you, Anne, I'm not really good with technical stuff. I'm pretty crap, to be fair. This is why this is my very first time in live. I tried to steer away from it, to be honest with you, but it's not going too bad, I don't think. I mean, Mark was on about OBS or something, and then the StreamYard, and I'm guessing they just the same thing, links to your studio. I'm not sure. You're learning Latin. Haunted Truth is learning Latin? I can talk you through StreamYard, Sean. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Because as I said, me and computers and stuff, I just scream for the wife, help! You know, someone's just ballsed up on the computer, she'll come and do it all. I'm useless. I don't know what. 9 times out of 10, Mark would message me and he'd go on about something, and I'm going, what the bloody hell is he on about? Love, could you tell me what this is? I have no clue. Thank you all, chaps, for allowing me to recontact. Much appreciated. Absolutely, Paul. I wasn't about to leave you on the sidelines, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm really crap with technical stuff. I'm good with electronics, repairing them, and putting power banks to cameras and stuff so they last all night, and building REM pods and building firmware and weird stuff. I mean, I've got a Tesla back there that I'm going to transform from a plug-in to the wall one to changing the transformer so it'd run on battery or a power bank, so we can charge the atmosphere a little bit when we're ghost hunting. I think you know, give it a go, see what happens. You connect the squoggle into the majiggy, then press the bedoozle. Mark, seriously? You're welcome, Paul. Good to have you back, hon. No, I don't think he has, to be fair, right? If he ain't careful, you'll be going up his house and giving him, tying him up. I haven't heard from Stu. Oh, there he is. He's just in the background laughing. You got to, Stu. Very quiet, mate. We've had too many sweeties, have we? Lurking. Yes. I have one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one about now. Blibble. What? Oh, for God's sake. Sandra, aka Mrs. Sean. You really must go out on him. Yeah, she does want to, Paul. 100%. She's been. You do, Chris, don't you? She does want to go out on an investigation, but we've got an autistic son. He's 8 years old, and 2 collies, 2 Welsh borders, and it's a case of someone looking after the boy. while I take her out on one, because she would absolutely love. I know she'd be great. I really want to take her on another investigation, and a damn good one, like a bit like the one we went on the other night, or the farm. Absolutely. I still want to know what the tree said to you. Yeah, because I've got a clip of that, mine, Paul. Chris, yapping to a tree. I was. I tell you what, my guts were killing me when I was watching that clip. I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, we do, Ryan. Well, there you go. There you go, love. You can go out of van if she's down this way, look. I'll stay at home. You go and have your own little investigation with the Twingo Paranormal. Let's be fair, there were some noises coming from them tree lines. Is that your excuse, Chris? Because I seem to have a clip where you're nearly nose to nose with a bloody tree. I tell you what I'll do. I will find the clip. I'll cut just that bit, right? I'll record it on my phone. I'll send it to you via Messenger. Right, I'm definitely up for it. I'm actually a funny guy. Read my TripAdvisor reviews. Oh my god. Yeah. Although at that particular point, I wasn't finding it very funny, to be honest with you. You kept trying to wander off into the darkness, and I'm like, don't wander off. We'll never find you. No, I'm all right. I'm just chatting to the tree. Finger Paranormal and Mad Paranormal, you can learn to make spells and stuff. Sam likes all that kind of stuff, you know. She likes all that witch stuff and crystals and shit like that. I've got protection crystals I was given to me by a white witch. In actual fact. I don't think she'd be riding on a broomstick there, Paul. Otherwise, if she can ride a broomstick, she can bloody sweep up after herself. Well done, that will help. Tree, I am no tree. I am an. All right. What did the tree say to Chris in the woods? Well, I don't know. I'm yet to ask him. Probably, you know, because where does the I'm not going to say. I crashed my broomstick. The tree said, "Give me the squidgy sweets. Watch out, Minnie will stalk you." Question for Paul: why do witches use broomsticks? Oh God, here's Chris. I could talk through the trees, and I now hold the record for the most Kit Kats eaten in 2 minutes. I tell you what, when I went back to go and get my Aztec whistle, Chris had already gone back to everybody else by this point, right? Now I had something strange must have went on in the neighborhood because when I got back to my tent, there was tons of Kit Kat wrappers, right? And I tell you what, a 5 litre bottle of water that I had, right, massive, great, off round one, there was that much left. And I thought, okay, he's had the munchies, he's all right. It was mad. Just tons of like wrappers everywhere. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kit Kat. I thought so about all that rubbish. Yes, it was, Ryan. Yes, it was. It's how they put mandrake on the stick to get rid of monthly pains, and the mandrake went straight into the bloodstream, and the witches thought they were flying. So it was a drug. People were drugging the women, and they thought they were flying, but actually they had a broom between their legs, like a beep, and they were legging it through the trees. It was definitely Chris. It was definitely Chris. I was half expecting, right? I tell you what it looked like, right? It looked like a grizzly bear have crept into our camp, right? And started demolishing and eating all our food. That's what it looked like. Yeah, dear Paul. Really, Paul? Or are you pulling out legs? Are you pulling out legs? Hey, listen, there's spiders involved in this. I don't want to know. So the farm. What's everyone saying? I'd be the same. Can't stop eating. Well, yeah, Chris. I have no words. I'm sorry, Chris. I have no words. Mini mandrake boiled correctly can become LSD. Well, do you know what? I don't even know what mandrake is. I'm going to put in our letter, yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Guys, we've been going for an hour and 22 minutes. Be careful what is being said, mind bro. Yeah. An area for rituals. What? Mandrake boiled. I've never heard of it, but still. Apparently, I got Mark to take me to McDonald's, and I don't even eat that shit. That's brilliant. I knew about the rituals, but thought that was not true, though. Yeah, I knew about LSD, but I never knew witches didn't have broomsticks. I'm gobsmacked. What do you mean the witches didn't have broomsticks? What was it, a figment of their imagination? Everybody knows the witches have a broomstick, don't they? Agree, Ryan. Well, what have you said now, Ryan? I love McDonald's. Paul started that off. Mind the Mackies after the event trip. Yeah, he was on about the last place we went to. He was on about, right, everybody from Mackey's. And I thought, you bastard. Do you know what? In a minute or three, I'm going to go back to my tent and I'm going to start cooking my sirloin steaks. And I did. Stu loved it. And Ryan. Well, that's what I've always believed. Yeah. Must be lying. Trust me. Sean use of broomsticks and rituals along with other reasons for their uses. Okay. We went to was swept clean. Yeah. Now we like to keep it tidy, don't we, Stu? What's your thoughts on the Mandela effect? Well, that's a tricky one, though, Mark, isn't it? I'm not so sure. Um, that's almost like saying time travel and stuff like that. The Mandela effect, I don't know. Maybe no, never know, eh? I don't know. I reckon we could all go to the clock tower together. If we all paid a little each, we could have a big time investigation there, mind. That place is haunted as. Now that sounds like a really good idea, Chris, because I've never ever been to this clock tower. I think that's the one. Do you guys do? That's the one you do events in, isn't it? Because that sounds really interesting. I said to Ryan, I said, oh, I wouldn't mind doing that clock tower where that's the one where the EMF got moved, wasn't it? Don't have a look in our Bristol Woods then. Yeah, you're right there, love. Yeah, it's a yeah. The clock tower is a really good location, I must admit. For what I've seen on Haunted Truths vids and everything else, is good. I like it. On it's the place where we got the EMF spin. Yeah, yeah. They had an EMF spin on the banister thing, and a couple of other things went on as well. But and you could not debunk that at all. Um, and Mark even played it back through the original clipping and everything on his computer to a certain somebody. And yeah, don't you get me started on that. But anyway, but yeah, it was a very very good episode, to be quite fair. Somewhere where everyone can get to easily. I guess it depends on what location you're in, and doesn't it? There's somewhere in the middle we can all meet. I know Stu wants to come and do the farm. No, we'll have to arrange that anyway because I think that would be pretty bonkers for him, and he ain't gonna be able to believe it. The half circle order of a public live stream, thinking Birmingham. What's in Birmingham, Paul? I could do the clock tower. I've got time. Right. And disability friendly, of course, Anne. What a big podcast with everyone in it. Okay. Oh, so you want to go to Birmingham and do a massive podcast with everybody in this chat room? That's a massive podcast. Jesus Christ. We're we're in Birmingham. Paul. If there is Jason, we'll all go together. A public live stream me and Ryan spoke about. Birmingham is in between us and Bristol. Yeah, I know that, Paul. Maybe easy to get to. Yes, a big podcast. Okay, mate. Yeah, why not? Why don't we just all meet up there? I mean, Walton Seasons are up for that. Who's in charge of this convention? Very true. I guess it'd be Paul then, wouldn't it? Or whatever. You get me in a virtual form. I can afford the trip for just a chat. Huh? We'll be up for that. Okay, my paranormal's up for it as well. Warstone's Lane Cemetery. Oh, what's the wife laughing about? What are you laughing about in there? Anywhere in Birmingham? Well,
Okay, listen.
Birmingham's massive, Paul.
You can all kerfuffled. So one must do the public podcast. Everyone that wants to come in Birmingham, and the other the discussion is about the tower.
The clock tower.
Top tower, yeah. So you need two people that can control the whole group to meet each other and who's going to what and etc. And Mark is meaning he will not be there live, but he will be virtual with computer, phone.
What?
There.
Where? In Birmingham?
In Birmingham.
Oh, yeah, okay. We need to arrange that. Right, okay, Ryan. You can arrange that with Paul because I got a lot on. I got a lot of editing to do and stuff. You'd be saying if you want shot, stabbed, or robbed. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to I don't know. Let's go to Manchester, Moss Side or something. Birmingham is rough. It is rough. They rob your socks off your feet. Paul, you and Ryan always know what you mean. It's like you two chat about 1,000 miles an hour and like we're left behind. We're halfway between the Midland and Bristol. All right, Paul. Yeah, you do that. You and Ryan sort it out between you because you two are bonkers. You do that because nah. No, not Brum, mate. We're not going. We're not. No, I don't think Birmingham because you're probably going to end up getting chopped into chunks or something there. I say sod it. All meet up and have a massive piss up. I don't drink. I don't drink at all. I live in Brum and we avoid it while investigating. Yeah. See, there's, three of us that don't drink now. I don't know, walk somewhere else, no problem. We will find somewhere. A roundabout in the middle of a carriageway. That's not good for me and Sean. We don't drink. No, nor do I. Well, I don't drink either. I don't drink or smoke Ranger Full. No, just. I'm not going to comment on that, Paul. Hire out Gloucester Prison. I've never done that either. Me and Ryan were talking about that about 3 months ago. Gloucester Prison, because there's one part of the prison they're refurbing or something, and the other part they're knocking down or something. Because one side is a listed building and they can't touch it. We did look at how much Gloucester Prison would cost. It wasn't actually that dear. Can you remember, Ryan, how much it cost to do Gloucester Prison? I know the Tudor one was over £1,000, wasn't it? But the Gloucester Prison wasn't so bad. I think it was 75 quid a head or something like that, wasn't it? 55 quid? 55 quid a head?
Yeah, that was not so bad.
That was Gloucestershire Prison, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was not so
£55
bad.
a head, I think it was. Huh?
The other one was over 1,000. That was.
Yeah, that was just.
I will have to type in my email and let Mark know, because I think the information was in the email sent.
I think it was about 55 quid, Ryan, honestly. It's gone now, Anne? What's gone? Twingo Paro, yes, Minnie, you keep your booze on top of the fridge. Oh. She's Dutch, Paul. She's all the way from Holland, a place called Zoetermeer. Her mom lives in Driemenspoor. What? Say again?
My mom is in Oakaveen area.
Oakaveen, yeah.
And Zoetermeer
Yeah, Oakaveen.
Roughly 30 minutes from Den Haag.
Yeah. Yeah, she's 30 minutes. Her mom's 30 minutes from Den Haag. Lovely. Not even a piece of rubbish on the floor anywhere. Excellent. Ryan would love it there. And Chris. He was, yeah. Yeah, I was powers, Paul, back in the day. Growing up in the old bone shaker. Yeah. It's stunning in the Netherlands, Paul. I stayed there for a year and a half with her, and it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Everybody keeps going wanting to go to fucking Amsterdam, and I don't understand why. It's a shithole, and all they do is rip you off. And most of the young ones, they can't find themselves a decent berth, so they go to the red light district there and smoke a load of weed, and just end up with Christ Krispies all up their manhood and everything else. And not from the prostitutes, because they're very very clean. They're always vetted. Um, but they if you were to go over there on like an EasyJet flight, it's only an hour, and you listen to some of these young uns, they're filthy, vile bastards, and they have no respect. That's all I can say. Yeah, it is, Anne, for the young uns that either can't get themselves a girlfriend because they're too up their own asses and got too much of a big chip on their shoulder, and no one wants them because of their attitude. You know what I mean? Or they go over for smoking weed and they can't handle their drinking their weed, and they end up being arrested. And if they're really lucky, they get shot in the leg. That's how they deal with things over there. They warn you 3 times, and if not, they'll shoot you. It's that simple, and a lot of the English don't realise that. Maastricht, Maastricht.
Maastricht.
Yeah, Maastricht is nice. Yeah.
Yes, you're right, Paul. It's beautiful there.
She's taking over my.
Sorry, I speak quicker than I type, so that's why my.
It is nice, Paul. Yeah, absolutely. Years they leave a bottle of champagne on the bridges for the locals to take and drink at New Year's. I tell you what, Paul, over in Holland, a New Year's will be the best you ever had. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I had the honours of seeing a fair few of them. Incredible. Every year you get a New Year's, there's 1 or 2 little fireworks. Pew, pew. Over there, the whole sky's covered from miles and miles and miles. And it is absolutely mental. And Scheveningen Beach, I don't know if you know Scheveningen at all, Paul, right? They hold the world's record for the world's tallest bonfire and pallets. Seen that too. Unbelievable. And the big cannons that they do, they put big lumps of what do you call it? What do they call it? Saltpeter or whatever they put in the cannons.
For you, Anne.
So I think you're supposed to stick your head round.
I'm not coming in your man cave. Way too hot there.
I've got the aircon on. She won't come and say hello, poke her head round down. But yeah, I tell you what, most of the youngsters have the highest respect for their elders. They help them. I go over there and they say a fine affluent and stuff like that, and really really nice people. So the majority of the youngsters there have a lot of respect. There's no rubbish just chucked on the floor. It's spotless. After a fireworks display, like on New Year's or on Halloween or whatever, I tell you what, you see all the people coming out their houses and cleaning up. They clean all the rubbish up, all the fireworks that have landed. They clean the whole lot up. They get over their sweeping brushes and everything. It's spotless. Absolutely incredible. What's closed down now then? What's a good shout? Oh, you lot have been going too fast for me now. Right, Ryan, what's a good shape, mate? Steelhouse Ling Prison. I have never heard of it. What's that? And where is that, so to say? There's loads of deaths that happen there. Yes, my darling, come and sit with me. It would be easier. Come and sit on my lap. Yes, it would, son. I'm going to leave you all. Really nice to speak to you all. now you've been asked to come and sit with me. You want to run away?
No, that was accidentally on the same time when they were typing.
No, it wasn't.
I'm gonna sort Kaden out and I'm gonna sort Ori out.
Stick your head in and say hello.
Excuse my hair.
Excuse me.
Hello and bye. I'm gonna sort Kaden and Ori out for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, she's a banger. She is. She's ex-A&E nurse, worked in the morgue in the hospitals. It's her passion. It's, the only thing that she found very, very hard was children. Oh yeah. West Midlands. Okay, the West Midlands. This is where the prison is. I will do Paul and Ryan next time. Oh, she's been chat. Okay.
No.
Oh, bye, EMA. Nice. Thanks for joining.
Is Stu still there?
Stu, are you still here, mate? She's recruited, yeah. John, you should link up with a paranormal group in the Netherlands as you have a translator. Yeah. Yeah, I never really thought about it, to be honest. Shrewsbury prison is no good. All right then, Mad Paranormal. Nice, thank you for joining us. It's been nice having a good chat there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mad, and I will speak to you soon. See you there, Emma. You were there 2 weeks ago. Oh. A big well done you on doing Ace on your first live stream. Thanks, Paul. I was a bit nervous, mind. I crap in my pants, really, because I've never done this before. I didn't know quite what to talk about and all the rest of it. And I wasn't sure whether the live would work. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, nice one, Mark. See you all, man. Thanks for being here. Well done, Roy. Well, if there's nothing else anyone else wants to talk about, we'll give it a wrap. Thank you very much, bro. Cheers, mate. Maybe you can do the next one. You need to be more like me and Ryan. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Everything with me is technical. Things could go smoking. Things can start fuzzing and banging and stuff. Thank you, Anne. You're welcome, and I shall see you soon. Means a lot. Let me give her a song so I can add to this intro after this. Right. So I've got Does it matter what kind of song then, Mark? I mean, I can get it from Epic Sounds. Good night, Fox. Yeah, good night, Fox. Night, everyone. That is leaving now, and I thank you all for all of your support. Yes, your support, it means a lot to us, and I think we mean a lot to each other, to be fair, and we've grown this amazing community, thanks to the main people like Ranger Paul, Haughty Truth, sorting all this out for it to be possible. I'm really impressed, and I thank you very much, and I am really honored to have met you all. Really honored. You're lovely people. I totally enjoy like chatting to you and having a laugh, to be fair. You know what I mean? Yeah. So is that everything, guys? Is there anything else you would like covered, or do you want me to just piss off? Thank you, Paranormal Walks. Thank you very much, Stu. I'll see you soon, my man. And hopefully we'll do that farm with you. Just let us know when you've got the time off, and we'll get it sorted. I'll DM you after a cat. Yeah. All right then. All right, Mark. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for joining, and thanks to Chris as well, if he's still there, for joining and everything, and support and everything you guys have done. Thank you very much. All right, guys. I've been going on for nearly 2 hours. You know, my ass is going dead. So, yeah, I thank you all for your support and joining tonight. You know, I was a bit nervous, but thanks, bruv. I can't wait till my next live, to be honest with you, but I don't think I'm going to use studio and all that. There's no way. Why is there little hearts popping up everywhere? I don't get that. Little hearts. Oh, mad, isn't it? But yeah, I will catch you on the next one. And how the fuck do I? Oh, there it is. I'll catch you all guys on the next one. If you want to carry on chatting, jump over to our community page, and I'll jump on there. So yeah, you take care. You take it easy there, Stu. All right, my man. Easy. Thank you, Ranger Paul. There's no way we were leaving you in the sidelines. Something had to be done. So you can have a yap there. So what I'll do is I'll use a different streaming method next time. I'll speak to Mark about that. Yeah, private message me in a minute. All right, guys. So until the next time, I shall catch you later. You take care now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.